Hello, all my super cool people. Today we're doing OSSPI my way. Since I was watching a Five fan stream and I came up with the idea. So yeah, so let's begin. The first challenge: climb up the mountain. Team Drake is going to win. I'm sorry, but they're gonna win. Even still, I hate the idea of this because they forgot about paper top how I heal that they lose. I hate that. So they're gonna win this challenge. And the first contestant getting eliminated, it was still vote at this point, and I'm just gonna make this how I go. So yeah, so who do I think's gonna I pick so FNAF fan. I mean not FNAF fan. Hazard Tell fan's gonna get eliminated. I know. I think some people like him, but like he's very annoying with his jokes, and I feel like none of the team members actually like him. Like even at this point in the series, nobody really likes him, so they might just get rid of him. Next, they have the hide and seek challenge. I don't remember watching that episode, but I still think it's a vote to eliminate though. I haven't watched. I didn't really watch episode 2 or 3 because I watched the entire series besides those episodes because they were kind of ass. I kind of just gave up halfway through. So yeah. So I think Team Kendrick watched that challenge. Yeah, they watched that challenge. That's the episode has no tail fan gets eliminated, but to be honest, I don't know who might get eliminated. Also, if I got any of these teams wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna change it because I'm recording this, so I'm about to got it right. See, so I don't know. Probably Beanie. Yeah, I think Beanie might get eliminated. And at this point in the series, Ketchup's just kind of bossing his team around since they lost Chew. And Mustard. Mustard's team's kind of getting annoyed by him at this point because he's just kind of bossing them around and acting all powerful because he's a team leader. And Ketchup's making fun of him, kind of how Mustard did that to him. Next challenge, I don't remember that challenge. The pool challenge. I don't remember that one that much. So I think this team lost, and I feel like Paper Top Hat's gonna. Well, at this point in the series, people weren't really liking these 3 characters. When I say people, I mean I didn't like these characters. These being CISO, Poison Bottle, and Paper Top Hat. All the other characters were doing okay. People liked them, but I don't really think people liked CISO, Poison Bottle, or Paper Top Hat. Main reason, because if Crafton never kind of went against persuade people to vote for people, told people not to vote for CISO. She would have been out of the game a while ago, but I feel like the team will vote for Paper West. Well, probably Poison Bottle. Poison Bottle, yes, she is annoying as hell, but I mean, she's kind of the same as Paper West Top Hat, but just doesn't do anything. I like Poison Bottle though. I like her in the new episodes, but I feel like people would still get eliminated, which I know it's unfair as heck, but just how the show goes. Next episode, they have to go throw themselves across something. I don't remember. Actually, no, I do remember because I watched that episode. It was episode 4, I believe. So, I think Team Drake. Actually, no. Team Drake wins this challenge and Team Ken's going back over elimination. I hate it. They kept throwing stuff at CISO and Solar Panel and all this. So Team Kendrick's going for elimination. This is how I just see the episodes. So yeah. So I think also this is also the same point of time where team Spectre makes his team, but I don't really care. So I think the team's gonna either the people that the team might get eliminated might try to the people that dang it, the people that the team might try to get eliminated might be Mustard, Ice Cream, and Game the Man. Since Bubblegum and Bubble Bull becoming friends, and Moon and Fairy Bubble were friends, and Spectre hasn't really done anything that much in this series. But these guys are pretty annoying. First of all, Mustard's been bossing the entire team around, telling them, you have to do this or else y'all gonna get eliminated. And everybody's not really liking Ice Cream's little changing, being evil and being nice thing. I didn't like it either. And Game the Man has been very annoying. It's been very annoying with his video game references, and I feel like, I don't know, it's just Game the Man. Look at him. Anyways, I feel like Ice Cream's gonna get out. Since, yes, Mustard was bossing everybody around, but I like the dynamic of Mustard and Ketchup, so I'll give it Ice Cream, and this kind of just changed future challenges in the series. So so this kind of rough to go with eliminated contestants. Next episode, I think this team loses again. I'm not making team whatever it was called. Okay. But so yeah, but from what I remember, the other cats Game the Man, and because of the cats Game the Man, I think the Team Drake won. I think Team Drake won that challenge. Well, I think Team Drake might lose this challenge because I feel like this team has a better chance of actively catching Game the Man since, yeah. But these guys, not so much. I mean, at this point now, Paper has Top has done nothing, and Cheese Griddle broke his leg. So I feel like their team will be up for elimination, and probably they might all see Cheese Griddle as useless now, so he might get eliminated. I'm picking him to get eliminated, because I mean, yes, Paper has Top Hat has been sitting here most of the time, but I mean, she's just kind of useless now since his leg's broken. So because of that, Cheese Griddle is eliminated. Sorry to all the Cheese Griddle fans. Sorry, not sorry. Also, I realized all these ads everywhere. I wish I could get them off. I don't know how to though. But yeah. So let's move on to Seppo. I don't remember what it was called. The Bug Spray episode. So yeah. Oh, let's begin. So I think Team Drake's gonna win this challenge. I think Team Drake's gonna win the challenge because, I mean, Boba Tea was already messing with Cecil's and Crafted's date. So it's just these guys here. So yeah. Then Team Kendrick. I think they're gonna lose. Yeah, so they're gonna lose. Yeah, so Team Kendrick's gonna lose another member. And I think they're gonna get rid of Game the Man since he was kind of causing a wet kiss last episode. So they just could get rid of him this episode. So yeah, so Game the Man, you're out of here. I know it sucks, man. You my favorite character too, but you have to go. Anyways. Okay, so let's continue on. So I think so they have to find the eggs in this episode. Um, hmm. I feel like in this episode, Team Kendrick's gonna go for elimination again, since Boba Tea knew all the eggs were at, and yeah, so. Oh, so I think it's also the same episode he gets told shuttle by by Sparkle's team, Spectre's team, but Spectre's not even in the game anymore, so. Yeah, so continuing on, I feel like this is a time where Mustard gets eliminated. His team, the entire team have kind of hated him at this point, and this is also what Spectre steps out as a new team leader for the team. So yeah, so they're already getting tired of Mustard. Anyways, next challenge, the Israel game. The man kidnaps the host and then rescue him. I think so. Team Drake loses, and this is where finally Paper Top Hat gets eliminated. So yeah, next episode, The Ugly, which I don't know what to say about that one, because yeah. So I think this is also where the rejoin happens, I believe. And this is also where we head to the muds. This is where we head to the muds, everybody. Yeah, the muds. Oh, yeah. If I'm getting these episodes wrong, I'm sorry. But, yeah, so this is where the muds happens. And this is also where the rejoin happens. And, okay, so the rejoin, I feel like I'm going to just put these in because it's not going to rejoin and all this. So because I think they're not gonna rejoin, are gonna be Paper's top back because he got 0 votes when and he just got eliminated. So most of the point of him having a rejoin happen. Then probably Mustard. He probably get some votes, but probably not. He's probably just gonna not get any votes. He'll probably get some votes to rejoin. Has been a tail fan. I personally just don't like him, so he's not gonna rejoin. And I feel like Game the Man might get some votes, but probably not gonna rejoin. And I can say the same goes for Beanie. So yeah. So the two of these three, which ends up being a tie and the other fight. I feel like Ice Cream's gonna lose the fight. So might get no votes. Might get not that much votes to join. So it's a fight between these two. And Poison Bottle, like her last fight with Bubblegum, probably is not gonna end up well for Cheese Guido, so he's not gonna win. So Poison Bottle still rejoins in this alternate universe of OSSPI. And also at this point in the series, the evil side of Ice Cream is pissed off that Ice Cream's not doing anything right, and not wanting them to be evil. So, let me just do this. Okay, so now they exit Ice Cream's cone's body and goes find another evil soul to go torment. Or to go and do something, I don't know, to mess up the game a little. Anyways, from the challenge, they have this hop across, and this is also where I think alliance is gonna be built. So, Cecil's alliance with Moonwand. Okay, so Cecil's alliance with Moonwand, Fairy Bread, and who else is joining the alliance? I think that's it. So Cecil's alliance with Moonwand and Fairy Bread is gonna stay the same. So, yeah. So they're still gonna have a little alliance, and Bubble Blow and Bubblegum's gonna join the alliance. So yeah, this 5-team alliance. Oh, so Apple's not out yet. Isn't everybody happy that Apple's not out yet? So they basically have the hop across. I didn't really thought about this that much. I guess. Let me do this. Let's put that. Okay. the people I don't think is gonna win this challenge are gonna be Caught in Apple, because I think the original Poison Bottle is gonna fail this challenge because he's Poison Bottle. And yeah, so I feel like maybe Soul Pound's not gonna win this, and probably Amethyst not gonna win next. So with this, we have the full PSP for elimination, and I feel like out of all these characters, Amethyst might get eliminated. She's powerful, yes, but I mean, is Amethyst? What can we say about Amethyst? She kind of has done nothing very important of the series. Anyways, clearing off that. Anyways, moving on. The next chance is to be evil, and also the evil side of ice cream goes inside of the host, aka Funko employee. So with that, Funko employee is possessed by the evil side of Ice Cream Cone, and Ice Cream Cone sees this and wants to stop it. But I mean, she's normal again. She looks beautiful. She looks awesome. She doesn't have that parasite. So you know what she does? She leaves the country. Yeah, I'm joking. She has to stay on the island for plot. Next chance is to be evil. They'll steal money from Amethyst and just do all this evil stuff. People I don't think is gonna. So I feel like Cecil is gonna win this because he's already evil. For her even existing, she's evil. Ketchup probably won't have any problem actually doing this. So I feel like he's gonna win. So the contestants I think is gonna win it. Just these two, they might just win it. So yeah. I also at this point of the series, Boba Tea's trying to have Poison not look so scared and try to toughen her up, and so she doesn't get eliminated faster because he did last time. And I feel like this is a time where Bubblegum gets eliminated, and he gets his hat to Bubble Bubble, and it's a cute and sweet moment. It's so sad, and it's so sad to see the femboy leave. I'm sorry, but I think it's the time where Bubblegum gets eliminated. Next, also this is the same sounds. I think next challenge, I believe they have to put away the evil side of. So they had to put away the evil side of Funko Poi. So So they do that, and they get rid of Funko Employee's evil side, and Poison Bottle has some evil. So now they deal with Poison Bottle. Whoa. So yeah, they deal with Poison Bottle, and the evil side just kind of dies. It just dies right on the spot. So yeah. And I feel like because, and at this point, Poison Bottle learns how to. Actually, I felt so. Evil Side instead of a Tails doll, and they kind of just trap it in though, weakening the Tails doll, and it's just kind of stuck in there, so it can't really leave anymore. And if this Poison Bottle learns to be brave, and she stays in the game, but who's not gonna stay in the game? Apple. Yeah, Apple's a great contestant. I really do like him, but I feel like at this point in the series, he's not really done anything besides just being Soul Panel's friend. So I feel like this might be the time when he gets eliminated. Next episode, the Funko speaker box is this going to ask contestants questions and have to answer them correctly. I feel like Poison Bottle is kind of growing as a contestant, so she might not know all these. So I feel like she would be safe. And I think maybe also Moonwat's going to be safe. So Poison Bottle and Moonwat are safe from elimination. And it's up for these guys to be up for elimination. And here, I feel like this is Fully Put's already not liking Cecil, so Cecil gets a vote. Solar Panel doesn't know what to do here because it's more his friends. But I guess this is where Bubble Boy gets eliminated. So yeah, this is where Bubble Boy goes, and R.I.P. Bubble Boy. Next episode, this is I believe, episode where Spectre gets eliminated, but he's not eliminated. So yeah, but they still go to ancient times because Spectre gets mad for like something, I don't know, like maybe McConnell does, and yeah. So Spectre kind of did something. I don't know. He just gets mad. He gets sent to ancient times. Oh, Funko Boy needs a challenge. He needs to ask Spectre to send them there. I don't know. It's something to do with Spectre sending them to ancient times. They do, and so yeah, they do the challenge. I guess the people who all can split up teams are gonna be so it's gonna be Moonwand, Cecil, and Ferrybud. And at this point, Ferrybud is trying to warn Moonwand about Cecil like taking away advantage of her, and she's like, "What? No, Cecil's my best friend. Is my new friend. She wouldn't do that. Or best friend or new friend." And this has Ferrybud. She's sad now. So for the rest of the challenge, she sounds just sad and kind of just moping around. Because Moonwand called Cecil her best friend and not her or something. I don't know how girls act. I'm not a female, so I don't know. But I feel like the next people will be on the team. Will kind of catch up. McCartan, and I'll put Spectre on the team because I think that'll be funny. And then Solar Panel, Poison Bottle, and Boba Tea. So, continuing on the challenge, I feel like this team makes it fall, and also Ketchup kisses Milk Carden, and they love each other. And I feel like this team's gonna be safer here because Poison Bottle come on learn from as coming. See, as the Poison Bottle defeats the dragon. Yay! She's grown and has developed as a character. Anyways, I feel like I don't know. Spectre might get eliminated. He's gonna still get eliminated. With Milk Carden telling Ketchup to eliminate him, and all the goals kind of getting rid of him. So yeah, if that Spectre gets eliminated, and there's only 3 boys left. No, the females are taking over, and it's just where we end this episode because Five won't get off his ass and make more episodes because he hates us. But from what I believe from the episode, they have to sell a product, and the teams, and I guess they have to sell stuffed animal versions of themselves, since Cecil's holding an image, is holding a Ferrybud plus, or what I believe is a Ferrybud plus. It looks like it's Ferrybud but tiny. So yeah, let's just do this challenge real quick. So each team has to sell a product. Ketchup, I don't know. And this Solar Panel joins these people, this team right here, because no one else wanted to recruit him, and so yeah, so they try to sell the, I guess, diamond level. So they sell something. Cecil has a song, and yeah, so I think Cecil's team's gonna just be safe because of plot relevance, because I don't know, she's popular, and I feel like this is where Poison Bottle Kick leaves the show. She's kind of matured and grown as a contestant as of recent, making Ketchup respect her more, but also making him afraid of her more, since he might try to backstab them and get them a for elimination. So because of that, Ketchup Mark Carden goes against Poison Bottle, Boba T doesn't know who to vote for, so he says doesn't vote. So Boba T doesn't vote. Look, no, you can die off my screen. Sorry, guys. Get that off my screen. Yeah. Ugh. Anyways, so continuing on, yeah, Poison Block is eliminated. That's all we know, and this is what my my finals look like. The final contestants. It kind of, I feel like this is how the final contestants are all looking like right now, and so yeah, this is who I think is gonna make it fall, and yeah. So until episode, I don't know what episode we're on, like episode 13 or whatever episode it's called. It's so at the point of me recording this, the video cut out, but that's it. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. This is Miguel OSC signing off.